Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time. I'm going to do some college football picks and predictions. We have the SEC Championship officially coming up this Saturday, December 6th. It seems for like the 100th time, we have the Georgia Bulldogs facing off versus the Alabama Crimson Tide in Atlanta, Georgia. It's all going down. Two of the largest brands in college football, two of the most talented overall rosters. Both these teams top 5, top 3 overall rosters, top to bottom, loaded with 4 and 5 stars. You have Kalen DeBoer going up against Kirby Smart. Who's going to win it? Who's going to take the SEC? Get up in the top 4, get the bye week, cruise to the playoffs, potentially continue their run towards the national championship. You know what Kirby Smart's kryptonite is? It's the Alabama Crimson Tide. DeBoer or Saban, doesn't matter. They've continued to consistently beat the Georgia Bulldogs. But at some point, that has to end. Georgia wants to make it right now. Kirby Smart wants to get that weight off his back. He's been rolling the dice this season. So far, it's been working. We're going to break this game down, try to predict the winner, loser, final score. We're also going to take a look at the best bets, the money line, the spread, the over-under on the game. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this game? What's your final score prediction? Drop it in the comment section. I will respond to every comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. And let's get started breaking it down.
And of course, one of the big ones, 4 p.m. ABC, number 4, the Georgia Bulldogs, 11-1, the highest ranked team in the SEC. Because you know, once that new poll comes out, obviously, the Aggies are going to be dropping. They're on the road versus number 10, the Alabama Crimson Tide, 10-2. These teams have already faced off this season. Bama won a close one, 24-21. But that was one of those games way too close for comfort for either one of these teams. Kirby Smart, he's got this weight on his back. He has not been able to beat Alabama. It's the Nick Saban curse. It is what it is. He only has one win versus Alabama, and he's lost to them a bunch straight. I think he's 1-7 his last 8 games versus Alabama. That's not a good record there. And one thing I've always noticed is whenever he plays Alabama, he gets very conservative. You have to come out preparing to win. You got to go for it on 4th downs. You have to be aggressive. He's shown that this season when the game is on the line, he's been reaching in his bag of tricks, and it's been working so far. But Alabama, talented team overall. This is 2 of the top 5, top 3 overall rosters in the entire country, loaded with 4 and 5 stars. There's a lot of NFL talent on these teams. The Bulldogs, 48.9% chance to win. Alabama, 51.1%. That's what you call a 50-50 split. The fans are split directly down the middle. The game's basically a pick-em. You have the Bulldogs 1.5 point favorites, which is basically a pick-em. The over-under 47.5. So much talent here. Stockton, not his best game versus Georgia Tech last week, but we know that it was a rivalry game. Georgia Tech came prepared to win. Stockton overall 2,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, 5 picks. The big news for him, he doesn't have too many turnovers. He's not crazy with the football. He takes whatever the defense gives him, and he doesn't ask for any more. Frazier, they finally got the ground game going the last couple weeks. They have Branch. Feed the ball to Branch. Kickoffs, anything. Put the ball in his hands. The guy's a playmaker, one of the best in the country. On the other side for Alabama, Ty Simpson definitely didn't look good versus Auburn, but we'll give him a pass there. I have major issues about the Crimson Tide run game. They can't run the ball. They can't run the ball on anyone this season. It will hurt them in the playoffs if they make the playoffs. Ty Simpson, 3,100 yards, 25 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's a pretty good scrambler, too. He was able to extend plays with his legs in the Auburn game. That's actually what made the difference. Miller got banged up, but he didn't even have 500 yards rushing this season. They can't run the ball. And they have Bernard. They have Ryan Williams. Talented wide receiver core. Kalen DeBoer, Grubbs. They love that deep vertical passing game, but at some point, someone's going to shut down the pass. You're going to have to beat someone running down the field. Easier said than done versus Bulldogs defense. Bulldogs, 32.3 points a game, throwing for 226, running for 190, giving up 16.7 points a game, only 86.1 on the ground. Bama doesn't run the ball successfully anyways. The Bulldogs are going to make it even more difficult for them. Crimson Tide, 33.3 points a game, throwing for 278, very pass-heavy, only running for 126, guys. That's not going to cut it, giving up 16.5. Both these teams pretty good overall defenses. They don't have the best offenses, but they're serviceable. They don't have high turnovers. They get the job done, even though Alabama has beaten Georgia, and Kirby Smart has been cursed to beat the Crimson Tide. I have them getting the job done here. They're going to win this game. That's what I think. The big question here, if Alabama loses, do they drop out of the top 12? We'll have to wait to find out, but give me the Bulldogs winning this one, 27-20.
So I have the Georgia Bulldogs finally. I know it sounds crazy to say at this point because Alabama continues to win so many times, but Georgia finally gets a W here. They win it. They cover the spread, and we're slightly going with the under. Guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop your comments down below. Who do you think is going to win this game? What are your final score predictions? Where is Georgia? Where is Alabama going to go from here? If Bama loses, do they still make the playoffs? Are they still in that top 12? As of right now, they probably will be, but you never know with this committee. They've been extremely inconsistent. Georgia, no matter what, they'll be in the playoffs. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop your comments down below. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.